What's up, YouTube? This is Northside here. I am bringing you another commentary. This time I'm going to be doing some snipers on Uncaged. Obviously it's team snipers, not just free-for-all snipers. At the very beginning of the game I'm a little bit laggy. Yeah, you see in this first kill it's obvious that I'm laggy, but I do get to snipe. I was wondering how that wasn't a snipe before sniper medal came up, so was nice to see that sniper medal eventually come up. But I do pretty well in this game. I get 20, I think like 23 and 20. I get a lot of deaths as well as kills, but I get I get a couple sweet multi kills here. You know, I think I told you a couple commentaries back that I'm pretty. Team Snipers is basically my playlist. That's where I play most of the time. If you wanna hit me up, most of the time it's gonna be for Team Snipers or Rumble Pit. So that's basically, yeah, that's it. Sweet triple kill right there. All 3 headshots was nice. Right there, I thought I got the snipe, but then it turns out he brought me on my scope right before, so it like went weird. I don't know what it did actually, but yeah. So obviously, all right. Uncaged. This is a great map for Slayer, in my opinion. Any kind of Slayer, because really, it's got a lot of team camping spots and regular camping spots, I guess you could say, or camping spots for one person. You can camp out in like 4 camping spots with the rest of your team. Right up here at this little bridge diagonal area is one of the biggest places that people like to camp out at, and I don't blame them. It's a really great place to camp out at because you can keep going back and forth and really see the whole map. Another place is that Tower 2 story in the back. That always seems to have someone camping there, but the nice thing is those two can't really come in contact unless you go too far on the bridge diagonal. You can't really see each other, so realistically you could have 2 people camping on either end for one team and really just dominating. So another good place to camp as a team is by that man cannon. The man cannon all the way in the back by those waterfalls over there. Yeah, you can have your whole team camp over there. I wouldn't suggest it for your whole team, but you can. Normally about 1 or 2 people will camp over there, and it works really well. Especially if it's 2 people, because then you kind of get flustered when you run in there and realize they're right there. So let's see. Another place where you can camp as a team is that room double right inside, right in the middle of the map. It really is a great place to camp because you can actually pretty much see every single other camping spot other than the main cannon. The main cannon's kind of blocked, but you can see practically everywhere. And it's hard to come up and surprise someone if you've got multiple people in there. So like if you've got 2 or 3 people camping in that room double, then you've basically got all entrances covered, and it's pretty much impossible for someone to surprise you, come up behind you and assassinate you. That can happen if if you're by yourself, because if you're by yourself, obviously not all the entrances are covered, and you could be trying to attack someone else while someone else on the other team sprints in and gets the easy assassination. So room triple is great for 2 or 3 people. You see I got the nice showstopper here, protect my friend there who actually was about to get assassinated like I just mentioned. So yeah, get a killing spree here. Up to 25 kills. The reason this game takes so long, because I mean honestly I'm playing pretty well and so are my teammates. The reason it takes so long is I'm like we have 3 people on our team instead of 4. The 4th guy quit, and that makes it tougher to win most of the time. But we were all doing pretty good, so getting the win took a little longer, but we did get it. Great places to camp by yourself. I talked to you about the camping as a team. Obviously, the bridge diagonal, tower 2-story, all of that stuff is great to camp by yourself as well, except for the room double, because the room double has too many entrances and you could easily get assassinated, and that is really annoying when you get assassinated. You're like, oh my gosh, I knew he was right there and I didn't kill him. Right here I get the nice double kill on the no-scope after my friend, who I got the showstopper on, gets the showstopper on me. That was pretty cool. Back to the camping spots thing. Yeah, you can have, I think, there's a couple good camping spots. You see the room double where you can drop down to the landing pad that I'm kind of at right now. Yeah, that's a good place to camp by yourself. Another good place to camp by yourself is at the man cannon exit. Right where my friend just died. Yeah, that's where you really want to camp a lot if you're on blue team, because you spawn right next to it, and most of the time red team is going to mistakenly come over by the man cannon, even though they don't have to now. So sometimes they're not even going to look to see if anyone's there, and they're just going to come on the man cannon, and it's an easy snipe. And if not, they really don't know where you are until they pop out, and you know where they're popping out, because they have to pop out around that corner. So it's really easy to get the kill on those guys. If you're blue team. If you're red team, then the man cannon, the man cannon exit, you can get over there after taking out everyone on the bridge diagonal, but it's really not as effective because you don't spawn right next to it, and most of the time where people come to the man cannon the most is right at the beginning of the game, at least for red team, so you can get a few quick kills that way, but obviously they're not going to be coming as quick if you aren't, if it's not the beginning of the game. So, let's see, what else? Okay, so I told you about, I kind of mentioned a little bit the, how you don't have to run over to the man cannon on Uncaged anymore. Back when Bungie first came out with Halo Reach, they didn't actually have Uncaged, they had The Cage. And obviously, because The Cage was different from Uncaged, there's got to be some differences, right? Well, the gravity lift that's underneath the bridge diagonal that takes you up right behind the people who like to camp there a lot, yeah, that's not there in the Cage. Also, the little ramp that I just walked by, yeah, that's not in the Cage either. There's just a drop off right there, so you can't walk up it, but you can go down. So now so people got used to having to take the main cannon across, thinking that was the only way to actually get up, but now with that ramp there, that's not the case. So definitely take that ramp if you've got the chance. Alright, my video is about to wrap up here, so thanks for watching. Be sure to comment, subscribe, check out my channel, get assassinated but someone else gets the last kill here, and yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys later.